Nancy, hold on, Maria. I'm gonna grab a pen quick.
Okay, Holy Mother of Baby 6-Pound Jesus. It is January the 2nd, you guys. We have officially transitioned into the next decade together. I am so freaking excited for this year. I'm excited to hear about your guys' goals, about your aspirations. I cannot wait to see what this team does because last year we knocked it out of the park. We had so many elites pop off. We had so many promotions even outside of elite. It was just freaking spectacular to watch, and I can't wait to see the momentum pull us in and forward and along into 2020. Before I jump into my little thing that I wanted to talk about, Veronica mentioned that she had a question, so I'll let her ask that first, and then we will get started on things that I wanted to talk about. Go ahead, Veronica.
All right. So Megan had posted a giveaway post before, and it's pretty much like an affiliate link. I've never done it before, and on a whim, trying to make better atomic habits, I copied it and posted it, and I got some bites. And now I'm like, shit, what should I start the post with? Like, I start with like introducing myself, right? I've never done it before. Don't laugh. I'm nervous.
I'm not laughing because I'm like making fun of you. I'm laughing because it's about damn time. Okay. And so with affiliate links, one, first of all, be very proud of yourself because taking that step is the hardest part. Everything that happens after this is very flexible. So what I would think is if you're doing an affiliate link and you stole a post from someone else in our group or anywhere in Younique, the first thing that I would do is reach out to that person and say, hey, babe, could you just tell me exactly what you're doing with this so that I understand what the plan is? So if I steal something from another presenter, which is totally fine, and it works, and I have that moment of like, okay, you can either make it up or she might have things already laid out that she can give you to help you along. So I would immediately go back to whoever you stole the post from and ask her what her plan is, and then spin off of it. So don't copy and paste verbatim, but look at the dialogue. Does she use words that you would never say? Like, does she say doll? Like I say doll a lot in my text. And if her messages all say doll, then you'll probably want to change it up to sister or girlfriend or, whatever you want to use instead. So just kind of tweak it to be sounding like your own voice and do it that way. With affiliate links, I think more than anything is just keeping track of everybody that's going to do it and making sure that you're consistent with giving them what they need. So if you're asking them to post once a day for you, you have to make sure that you're giving them the post either the night before or first thing in the morning, not at the end of the day because they might not see your message. I would recommend anybody on the affiliate links that you get, 1, 2, 5, however many, that you're giving them the suggested post the night before so that your friend then is prepared adequately to post for you the next day. And then keep track of it. So like write a little list. Shelly, Melissa, whoever, Susie, check. Go check and make sure that they made their post, especially because you're doing a giveaway, right?
Yeah. Now, should I make, like, say if I have 3 different ones, do I make 3 different posts or can I use the same post or just tweak it up a little bit on different pages?
Exactly the same. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste.
Okay.
That is writing a new post for every single person. That is the hardest way to do it. You just want to have like a little system. And what will happen is, since this is your first round, pay attention to which posts get the most interaction because those are winners. Pay attention to which posts don't get any interaction because they could maybe use a little bit of finessing and fine tuning. And that's how you get a rock star affiliate link, is by trying it out a few times. And then you're like, okay, post on day 3, Awesome. Post on day 4 got nothing across the board. So now you know post 4 is probably not a banger, and you'll want to go back to the drawing board or tweak it. I watched this comedy show, which is something that I'm implementing into my business. Not comedy show. I read a book by Steve Harvey, and he said that while he was testing out his jokes, he ranked all of his jokes a 3, a 2, and a 1. 3 being the one where the crowd was dying, 2 being the one where he got some laughs, and a 1 being like his mom would laugh, but nobody else did. And so he would rank his set and rank each joke 3, 2, 1. All the 3s stayed. The 2s could stay, but the 1s had to go because you want to replace it with something that's better. So if you use that same methodology with your posting, especially with your affiliate links, over the course of your first 10 affiliates, you could probably increase your score by removing all the 1s and at least bringing them up to 2s. Does that methodology make sense for you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Your posts, really going back and auditing them and making sure that they're good based on the interaction that you're getting. If people actually are commenting or buying or whatever's happening, I would say watch them and be intentional with each and every one. All right. But whoever you stole the post from, I think you said Megan.
Yeah.
Go back to Megan and ask her what her plan is, because she might have some things already typed up that you could borrow as well.
Okay.
Speaking of Megan, let's transition, and I'm going to let Holly has something to say, but I want to talk about Megan really quick. So for a while this year, we did MVPs, and I kind of got away from it because the hard part about running a business like this is that after a while, it's the same people showing up every time. It's the same people doing the work. You guys are the leaders. You're the ones showing up. And I shouted out Holly, and I shouted out Rachel, and I shouted out Amber, and I shouted out April. And so it's like I shouted out everybody that's actually doing the work. I don't have anybody else to shout out. So that kind of fell out for a little while. But we got some up and coming rock stars climbing the ranks, and I want to give them some recognition too. So I am giving out an MVP this week to Miss Megan Orr for doing the damn things. She's getting the sales. She's practicing in all of the challenges. She's trying to earn the prizes. She is doing all of the things, and we are super duper proud of her, watching her start to grow her business. Even though she's just a yellow status right now, I imagine her being a pink status in no time. She's just doing the things, and I'm proud of that, and Rachel's proud of that, and I love watching girls just thrive, just do everything that you're being asked of. And that's all I could ever ask of anybody on this team. If you start doing the things, you're going to start seeing the results. And what Veronica just said is proof of that. For the first time, she posted about getting affiliate links, and she got interaction, right? So do the things, and results will start to eventually happen if you're consistent with it. So proud of you, Megan. I wish you were on here, unless you're the 443 number, but I doubt that because I don't think that you live where I am, but there's somebody on here that's a 443 number. So proud of you, Megan. I wanted to give that quick little shout out. Holly, did you have anything about the affiliate links? I saw you wave, or was that just a...
That was a volunteering to help Veronica if she needs anything, because, you know, don't recreate the wheel. And there's groups, there's Facebook groups, there's affiliate link groups. If you go in groups and you search mock affiliate link for 4D mascara, you will find a bajillion. So I can send you the one that I kind of copied mine from and tweaked mine from, if that's helpful, so you don't have to like go sift through all of them, because there's a lot of them. But just know that that's where I found a lot of my information that I used for mine.
Absolutely, guys. Anything you can send me to help me.
I don't know if that group has been posted in the Glam Squad, Holly, but if you're going to post it, I would appreciate it if you could just post it in the Glam Squad and just say this is some great posting if you're doing affiliate links. That would be awesome. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. So we are in January. I want to go over the basics with you guys really quick. We have a new Kudos focused on the skincare. It's the 1-year anniversary of the Uology launch. If you guys were around this time last year, Uology is still a foundation product for our business. Not everyone wears makeup, but everyone hopefully washes their face. So even the ladies that say, I'm not really into makeup, you could still slide into their DMs. Look at me sounding like a hip kid. Slide into their DMs with skincare. All right. So don't feel like just because they tell you that they don't use makeup, that they're not somebody that you can network with. Skincare is a fundamental part of your routine, just like brushing your teeth and washing your hair and shaving your pits. Okay, that's part of it. So make sure that you're with the Kudos. We've got the mask, we've got the shine cloths, and we've got any one of the 4 flavors of toning spritz. We've got grapefruit, the cucumber, the lavender, and the traditional rose water. So they can pick any mask as well. So you want to go through all of the options. You want to be intentional with what their skin needs. Don't just try to sell them anything. Ask them about their skin before you make any suggestions. Ask them. I have a friend who's allergic to lavender. I have a friend who's allergic to lavender. So, that's something you should know before you go ahead and throw something out there or order them the Kudos. You want to check in on them and ask them about their skincare situation. It's only going to solidify your relationship with them, because now they're going to trust you in the future when you recommend something. So make sure you're doing it from a position of helping and not getting a sale. I hope that makes sense. I made a post about it earlier from another exclusive leader. She said the same thing from whoever she stole it from. I forgot. But okay, collections. When it comes to the collections, they are all 15% off. So I want to offer you guys some suggestions on how to market that. You could pick 1 collection a week and go through everything in the collection. And some people like Michelle works a full-time job. So on Sunday nights, she meal preps her entire week worth of posts. If you're going to do that, why not focus on a collection? Because you can take a collection the same way you can take a kit, and you can talk about it all week long. What comes in it, why they need it, and you can customize your entire week of meal prepping towards a specific collection. This is a great time also if you are needing to stock up on anything in your own life. This is a great way to stock up your kit and get your for a trunk, not stock up your kit, but stock up your inventory if you want to carry it for flash sales. I always stock up when collections go on sale, because they're already marked down 30% usually off of retail, and now they've marked them down another 15%. That means when you break it down in totality, each of the products is approximately 45% off retail. Smart girls right here, okay? 45% off retail, and then I mark it down 20%. Not only am I getting the sale, but I'm making money on it. Money that I can invest in my business, money that I can use to buy business cards or catalogs or get banners or buy the fun little bags or whatever I'm doing. That's money that I could use to reinvest in my business. So if you have that availability in your life, I would always suggest when collections go on sale, you buy some collections, because that's what I use for my trunk sales. Anytime you see me do my quarterly flash trunk sales, I filled it with YCash and with sale collections, because I'm never going to pay retail and I'm never going to lose money in this business. And I don't want you to pay retail, and I don't want you to lose money in this business either. So you can give good sale deals. You can give everybody a nice, healthy discount. They're going to love you forever, because we all love sales as ladies. We love getting the sale. We love feeling like we were looked out for and somebody took care of us. And then you add in the little extras, the handwritten note or the stickers or a sample of the mask. You add in these extras that say above and beyond, superior customer service, and they're going to keep coming back for more. All right, so with the collections being on sale, it's a great time to spotlight them. Don't feel like you can't get any sales in January because it's post-holiday. No, bullshit. Lots of ladies got money and gift cards, and they are still buying makeup. They still are, for sure. So don't talk yourself out of getting sales by not posting because you just think that the whole world has stopped on its axle and isn't shopping anymore because the holidays are over. That's false. All right. So there are women that don't even celebrate Christmas. What about all your Jewish friends? What about all your women that celebrate Ramadan? I mean, all about your atheists. Like, there's lots of women that don't even celebrate Christmas that the last week of December didn't even faze them. So don't talk yourself out of a sale by convincing yourself that Christmas was the end-all be-all for everyone's financial situation. Okay, and then the last thing that I wanted to talk about really quick, and it kind of goes in with Veronica and the affiliate links that she was talking about. I think so many women, when they start out in this business, they get overwhelmed by how many products there are. And I wish I would have brought my catalogs down here because I could have flipped through my catalogs. You get that starter kit and you see all of those products and immediately you think, what there's too much. I need to figure out everything about these products. I need to study them. What ingredients do they have? What is their efficacy? Meaning, what do they do? What do they treat? What are they good for? And so then we don't do anything. And what I would suggest to anybody either just starting out or even the OGs that have been around for a while, maybe you want to revamp your online beauty boot camps, is to focus on your dream team. Your dream team is your top 5 favorite products. These are the ones that made you join Younique, the ones that you can't live without, that if Younique went out of existence, you would be slightly devastated about. For me, it's the charcoal mask. For sure, I love that charcoal mask. It makes me feel like a fresh newborn baby right here in my pores. It's so good, right? Do you see how that translates? That anybody that I talk to, I'm going to be like, you need a charcoal mask. You need they're going to get it right away. All right. Obviously, I love the waterproof Epic mascara. Some people love the 4D. Some people love the regular Epic. I personally love the waterproof. So I sell more of the waterproof because I use it. All right. So pick the top 5 products that you absolutely love, no matter what, that you could sell like ice to an Eskimo with, and call it your dream team. This is my dream team, right? And then surround your whole party, your beauty boot camp around your dream team, because you can talk about something you love endlessly. Ask me about my puppy 3 hours later, and we're still talking about how cute he is and how special he is and how much I just want to smush his face, all right? When we love something, it's easy to talk about. When we don't love something, it's painful. I cannot talk about some of our products because I don't like them. I cannot sell them because I don't think that they're good. That's okay. Focus on your top 5 faves. Call it your dream team. Call it whatever you want to call it. A dream team is just what's working for me. I can't think of any off the fly, like fun, coiny names. But consolidate your focus to 5 core values, 5 core products, and that's all you're going to post about. And what that's going to do is help your customers understand what you're trying to sell them. If one day it's a mask, and the next day it's a serum, and then the next day it's the skincare, and then the next day it's the mascara, and the next day it's the brow product, and oh, we got foundation, and oh, have you seen the bronzer, and then the blush, they're going to get worn out too. So consolidate your marketing to top 5 products, and I guarantee you'll have a lot more success because now you're going to get the repetition. Don't feel like I already talked about mascara once this week, I shouldn't talk about it again. No, wrong. You should talk about mascara at least 3 to 4 times a week. If you want to start selling some mascara, start talking about it more. 3, 4, 5 times a week. That's when it's going to start to register and get through everyone's thick skulls. Everyone's skulls who are so thick and calloused from all the marketing that happens in our lives. If you watch the Super Bowl, you'll see like 8 McDonald's commercials. We are so callous to marketing that we need to have it over and over and over again for it to even penetrate our thick skulls. So don't feel like you're marketing too much. Right? Just consolidate to 5 products and market the hell out of those 5 products. Okay? So if you're trying to do an affiliate link, that would be my suggestion too, especially if you're starting from scratch. Let's just say, I doubt this will happen, but let's just say you get something from Megan and you're like, I'm not feeling this. This isn't working for me. If you're going to start over from scratch, focus on your top 5 products and just say what you love about them. It makes it easier because you love it. All right? That's all I really wanted to talk about for the team call. I did want to open it up for questions because in January, there's a lot going on. I'm focused on the 20 and 30. I know Rachel's focused on the 20 and 30, and lots of ladies here, Amber and Holly, are focused on growing. So I want to talk a little bit about that. If you guys want to just bring up some of your questions or your concerns about building and growing, can we just make it more of like a Q&A now? And now I'm sweating. You see this? This is so sexy. Somebody. Bueller. Bueller. Nancy, yeah, I knew you were going to do it. I knew you were just waiting to make sure nobody else was going to talk. I'm going to unmute you. Go ahead.
No, I was waiting for somebody else to talk. Are you kidding? I never like to be the center of attention.
Get in there, Nancy. Get used to it. You're a star.
So, all right. So I feel like I have the heart for this, but I feel like I'm all over the place. Like I feel like I'm letting my life absorb me to where I don't have the time, or I don't feel like I have the time. Because, I work a full-time job. I've talked to you before how my job is just sucking the life out of me. So I just got home at 7 o'clock. By the time I get done with my son, it's 8 o'clock. I was talking to April a little bit. I was on printing the Team Sparkle stuff. But, after a certain time, I feel exhausted. And then it's been like, I don't want to get out of bed in the morning. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of depression going on too. But so I don't know where, and I'm reading your book and I'm trying to, I'm trying to do the PD, and I just don't know what to do to get out of my own way. I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Does anyone else work a full-time job and struggle with the juggling and finding time to make it happen? Yes, Michelle. And Holly too. Michelle, let you go first because you and I have been around the block for a very long time. Michelle is what I would consider an OG. She's been somebody that we've worked through lots of jobs and moves across country and back again. And she's got grandbabies and they all live with her. So I know, I know she's got a big plate. So Michelle, how do you navigate some of that? Hold on, let me unmute you. Go ahead. You're unmuted.
Sometimes I feel like I don't. I feel like I'm all over the place just like you do. But one thing that I have started doing is I've kind of gotten off track the last couple of weeks because I've had family here and it's just been chaos. But one thing that I find that I do every single day is I try to at least make one post in the morning before I head to work. And then there's times where I might not post again, but every night at 9 o'clock, I go live. And I've called it like 10 minutes with Michelle. It's a really quick live. And I talk about Maybe something happened during the day with my grandson, so I talk about that. Maybe I talk about a collection. Maybe I talk about how I feel like my life is falling apart. And you know, I actually sat in my closet one night and did a 10-minute live because I bought new hangers. And I'm like, has anybody else tried these slim hangers? What do you think of them? So that's one way that I've done it, so that I'm still going live. I'm making it 10 minutes. I'm talking about some things. I'm getting out there. And I actually, like, after 2 weeks of doing that, I have more people watching, and I missed 3 days. And I had people messaging me going, did you go live and I missed you? And I had never had that before. I haven't been on a team call, as you guys all know, in forever. And I used to be on them all the time because I'm so busy, but I have to map out. Actually, when Marie was talking, I was mapping out my week. That's what I've started doing. I have to map out my weeks. Like, what am I going to go live about? And if it changes, that's okay. Then move that to another day, or make note of it that you didn't go live about this, so you can do it another time. But I don't get a lot of posts in sometimes, and I have the freedom to be on my phone at work pretty much whenever I want. So. But I struggle with that as well. But one thing I have to say is to map out your weeks. That really helps. Meal prepping, like Marie talked about. And I don't know if you go live or not. Do you go live? You do?
I do. I want to be more consistent with that.
So that would be one way I would say to go consistent. Because like you say, you're busy, you have your kids, you have your full-time job. Pick a 10-minute slot. Mine's called 10 Minutes with Michelle. I hashtag them 10 Minutes with Michelle. And mine's at 9 o'clock. And I do it Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, I usually don't go live. And Saturday and Sunday, I'll try to go live. Or I'll do a watch party. I'll try, if we go to Disney, I'll try to go live at, the parks or something. But
and what I love about what Michelle's doing. Go ahead.
Sorry, just find a consistent time of an evening that works for you, maybe when the kids are in bed or something, no matter what time it is, and go live every night at that time. And do 10 minutes.
And what I love about what Michelle was just talking about is that she's only asking herself to work her business for 15 minutes a day. 5 minutes to post in the morning and 10 minutes at night. I think we can all agree that 15 minutes is not a lot to ask for. I mean, and what it's doing is just creating trust with her followers, that they know that she can be counted on, because trust and believe that everyone's got ideas about what network marketing is, and they're all just sitting back waiting for you to quit. They're all just sitting back waiting to be right about network marketing. But when you consistently show up day after day, you're going to start to penetrate their old thought patterns about it, so that they're starting to consider what you're talking about. So even if it's just 10 minutes, you can go live for 10 minutes and just talk about your bedtime routine, talk about your day with your job, talk about what your plans are for the weekend or the upcoming holiday or the collections. It doesn't always have to be about unique, but it should always be consistent, even if it's only 10 minutes. And I know you want this, Nancy. I know you do. So I think you could totally do 10 minutes. All of your other lives are sweet. They're engaging. And I think anybody would, if you do it more often, like Michelle said, she's got more followers, more people watching, and even people checking up on her. That's validation.
Okay.
Holly had something too. But
I think too, if you, like for myself, because I've been in it for a while, and I did, every time I went live, I talked about makeup. So when I started my 10 minutes, I actually went like the first month, and I said, who I was. I said that I was a presenter with Younique, and that I come on here and I talk about daily life and how I handle it, or if I need help with something. I hardly talked about my makeup at all. Like, I would maybe tell them if we had a sale going on. I had little bundles that I made up for the holidays with product on hand. I would say, oh, I have a couple of these available if you need a last minute gift. And that was it. And that was how I kind of like earned these people like, wow, she comes on. I mean, like I said, I went on and talked about my closet. I went on and I was like, I have all these Christmas gifts and I don't know where to put them. My closet is too full. What do you do with them? And we talked about that for 10 minutes. And I had people on and commenting and, you know, so that was a way for me to get them to kind of start, oh, what does she talk about? And it wasn't always just pushing my product.
Okay.
And another helpful thing, and then I'm going to let Holly give her tip, is that after you get off a live, it is courteous to go back to everybody that came on your live and just say thank you. Just say thank you for coming on your live. Like, hey, I know you're probably busy, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching my live. I appreciate you. That's it. Don't feel like you have to sell them or convince them. Just lead with gratitude and let them know that you truly appreciate it, because every single viewer above 0 is a win. And we should always remember that. They have options and they can watch anybody else, but they're choosing to watch you. And we should always remember to be grateful for that. Even the views, everybody that comments, everybody that likes, if you just start operating from gratitude, they're going to start showing up more because they know it means something to you. Okay?
Okay.
If you have another 5 minutes, if you add another 5 minutes, that's 20 minutes total in your day. We can make that work, even if you're just sitting in the bathroom at work peeing. Holly had some suggestions.
You know, I think Michelle said it really well. Like, just designating a certain amount of time every day and working it in and being committed to that couple of minutes to do a post and planning them out. Like, if I see something I like, or I see something that strikes me, I was in Dick's tonight with my husband and saw this funny hat, and I took a picture of it and posted about it. Like, just little things like that, and just making, you know, more time on Facebook to make, you know, build those relationships with people, and liking and loving and replying to all of those posts. It doesn't take me that long. That's something that I do when I'm peeing at work. Like my live video from the morning, I'll go in the bathroom and scroll through those things and love everybody's comments and say thank you for watching, or messaging, like, especially people that are live. I try to message them and thank them. But like she said, just weaving it into your daily routine. And you know, I always feel like I'm not doing enough, Nancy. I always feel like I'm not doing enough. So I think that's a pretty normal feeling, to feel overwhelmed with what you're doing, but feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough. I'm still not doing enough. It's normal. I think it's normal. And you're doing a great job.
Yeah, I would agree. I feel like I'm not doing enough 99% of the time. I feel like I could be doing more constantly. One more thing I just remembered when Holly was talking, and this gorgeous picture of Holly with a Y with these 2 little buns. I don't know if you guys can see how cute she is with her 2 little buns and her mask. If you go to a post that you like, I'm going to try and show this to you, but I don't know if it's going to show up in my camera. The 3 little dots right here, if you click these 3 little dots, you can save the video. Or save the image, or save the post, right? So then when you're running short on time and you want to like recreate something that somebody did that was really creative, you just click on the 3 little dots, the 3 little dots down here in the right. I don't know, all right, down here on mine, it's like 3 little lines. And then when you look at your thing, it'll say saved posts. So then you open up the saved post. That's everything. It's a kind of a way to organize.
You can categorize your saved posts.
Yes. So you could say recruiting, you could say products, you could say whatever, memes.
Motivational.
And so you can categorize posts that other leaders are using, so that you're not literally copying and pasting within 5 minutes of them posting, because there is a chance of cross-pollination in your network, and that looks lazy. But if you wait 3 days, they're not going to remember seeing it on Valentina's page 3 days ago. It's going to be like, new me, who dis? They're going to think it's creative, okay? So when I see something I like, I immediately put it into my saved folder. Then when I'm short on time, I take a quick second and I browse through all my saved ones to copy and paste or recreate, and I use it from there. So that's another way to operate a little bit more efficiently too.
Okay.
So those are some quick shortcuts. And I've got a bunch of ladies saying, is there a team call in the messages right now? Yes, there's always a team call on Thursdays at 8:30. Thursdays at 8:30, there is always a team call unless I specifically post no team call. All right. Anybody else have any questions? Thank you, Nancy. That was an awesome one.
You're welcome. No, thank you, everybody, for your lovely suggestions. All right, I talked. Everybody else talk.
All right, I'm going to mute you. You don't have to talk anymore, Nancy.
Okay.
We love you. All right, who else? Questions, concerns, compliments? We're good? All right, my friends. I love you all so much. If you have anybody on your team that deserves to be MVP, please let me know. Like I said, I always think that I'm not doing enough too. I don't see everything that everybody is doing. I can't watch all of your feeds. I can't see all of your posts. I can't watch everything that everybody is doing. But if you have somebody on your team that is doing amazing, just reach out to me and let me know so that I can recognize them on the team call as the MVP, because I don't want anybody to go unnoticed. The problem is, new levels, new devils. We got 450 ladies on this team. It's kind of hard. But I love you all so much. Thank you for coming on to this team call. We are going to rock it out in 2020. I will see you next week, 8:30 p.m. Love you show.